Hey, how's it going out there? This is Two Birds, One Show. This is Eagles bye week and Veterans Day weekend. So I brought one of my good buddies as a vet, Brett, back on the show.
What's up, Brett? And shout out to both y'all too. You both served our country, and much respect and much appreciated. And also my family too. My grandfather, who helped raise me, was a longtime Navy guy, and his dad was Army. So shout out, rest in peace. Shout out to them too, and anybody that served in the armed forces.
Yep. Yeah. I'm DeeTer, that's RicT. This is the BGSE network.
Yep.
What's everybody drinking tonight? Let's start with that again. I know we got a bad echo today.
I don't hear it. I think it's my phone.
Yes, it definitely is.
Well, listen, this will go down as the Echo Show. when the great historians thousands of years from now look back and they're like the greatest podcast of all time, the episode with the Echo. So that'll be big.
You want to kick it off, Ricky?
Yeah, I am drinking. You know the sign.
Oh shit.
Bissell Brothers Swoosh. I mean, listen, it's up in the top 10 of all time in IPAs for me, and I've had thousands upon thousands of them. It's a fantastic beer.
Yeah. Where are they at? Maine, right?
Yeah, up in Maine, Bissell Brothers, Portland, Maine, and I mean, this is beautiful. I mean, just the nose on that is beautiful. I mean, and you already see how beautiful the color is. Yeah. The nose is equally as fragrant, beautiful. I mean, the hops waft off of that beer, and taste-wise, it's right there. I mean, all the key components for a great beer. I mean, nose, color, taste. I mean, it's a beautiful beer. It's
now, would you say it's your favorite from there?
It's hard to say because I do like a lot of what it's probably my top 3 or 4. It's probably my top 2 because this and Reciprocal and the red can.
Yeah.
And then also Nothing Gold was really good too. So they're probably my top 3 from them. Would your buddy take off because I'm fucking echoing? No, I'm just kidding. All right, I'll shut up for a while. What are y'all drinking?
Actually, to be fair, Ricky's not echoing.
Yeah, Ricky's
when we talk to you, we're echoing.
But I don't hear it.
Right. I think what it's going out your speaker back into receiver because you all have that headphone. Maybe you put headphones or something. You might not get that kickback.
Should I go get headphones? I don't.
Can you do that?
They're just the headphones I listen to music in.
Will it work with your phone?
Yeah, I'll be right back. Let me go grab them, and then y'all talk some more stuff.
That'll be perfect.
I'll bet if he mics his mute, it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Mutes his mic.
Mike's his mute. Mutes his mic.
Yep.
Yeah, what are they?
I went there.
Oh, okay. I'll say what I'm drinking tonight. This is a brewery near you there, Brett. This is Black Stack. Scott sent it to me from Minnesota.
Yep. How the hell is that stupid shit doing?
Oh, he's awesome. Yeah, I mean, we always send beer back and forth. Great guy. But it's a good hop. Idaho 7. Make it pop.
Nice.
Nice little hazy yellow color there.
All right, any change? Better. I put the headphones in.
Oh, beauty.
Oh,
very
my
nice.
God. Sweet. You sound like there's honey in your voice.
Oh, man. It's a good thing we got an electronic technician here to figure this all out, right? Cheers, guys.
Two of us.
Right? Yeah.
Plug the fucking headphones in. What are you drinking, dude?
So I got Minnesota's #1 selling beer on tap at my house. Michelob Golden Draft Light.
Okay.
It has the notes of Busch Light, but the taste of like combination of Bud Light and Coors Light, it's really good, you guys.
It sounds good.
But then
his brother Rob, I think he was talking about the Echo. Yeah.
I got me a whiskey sour to go with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
What kind of whiskey you got in that glass?
Out there, right?
I've got tonight I'm doing Pendleton again, and I got some 40 Creek double barrel that I also like to mix with it. So we squeeze lemon, put a little bit of egg white in it, or not egg white, but no, egg, not the yolk, the other shit, egg whites. Yeah.
No, DeeTer, listen,
you put egg whites, big in drinks. Egg whites, lemon juice, simple syrup, and whiskey. It's like a half shot of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It just mellows it out. It's amazing.
As a professional bartender, I not that I use them, but egg whites are very commonly used in a lot of drinks. So
shit, man, learn something new every day, right?
Yeah.
I think we did this show tonight. Egg whites in a cocktail, huh?
More do you think? And you know what was a big drink? I was talking to a couple of my friends a week or two ago. Shout out to my good buddy, and I'm going to name drop my good buddy Mike Rozier, Heisman Trophy winner from Nebraska.
We got to get him
talking
on.
About, we got to get him on. Yes. He's a good friend.
I remember that.
Good friend of mine. DeeTer's hung out and drank with him many times. I got to say, I've heard this before, but he said growing up, like cognac or even like whiskey and milk was a big drink. And I remember that growing up. I remember some aunts or uncles or, drinking milk with whether it be whiskey or cognac. That was actually big back then.
Brandy Alexander's made with cream.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cognac and milk. It was big back then. I can't imagine doing it now, but then I'm like, well, these fucking spiked coffee drinks are pretty big with, so it's probably along the same lines.
Yeah. I mean, what it would be like a White Russian's kind of got like a little bit of cream to it, right?
True that. Listen, the dudes drink, man. I'll drink White Russians just because The Big Lebowski is a top 3 movie of all time.
Classic movie, man. Very good.
Amen to that.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm so happy we got rid of that echo. Jesus Christ, we can actually talk. That's good stuff, man.
Well, hold on. I must have been getting my headphones, my ear goggles. What are you drinking, DeeTer?
Oh, beer from Minnesota, Black Stack. Scott
sent
nice. Me. Idaho 7. Yeah. This thing's fucking delicious, dude.
What's it called?
But make it pop. But
nice.
7.8.
Don't mind me. My 420's kicking in. I got a nice new strain of sativa. It's nice. It's fantastic, dude.
You should try these 3 2s with a whiskey.
The 3 2s with the whiskey?
Well, you guys are drinking like 8% alcohol beers, and here I am with my 3.4 or whatever the hell it is, and
yeah, but you got whiskey, dude.
You got whiskey, so you're already ahead in the race.
I do the same thing. Like my shirt's Colorado Kool-Aid. I drink a Coors Original when I drink like a bourbon or something because I rather taste the bourbon than I would, a good craft beer. That's kind of like defeating the purpose.
True that.
You know what
I mean?
That.
Seriously though, I mean,
just a little side kicker.
When I go out, like I don't as much anymore, but when in my younger days when I went out, I know I'm gonna fucking drink liquor at some point, so I'm not ordering $8 a glass craft beer. I'm probably chugging fucking Coors Light or fucking Mick Ultra or something like that. Because I know shots of Jameson or fucking Patron is coming down the line at some point, depending on who I'm with.
But winter time's coming, and I like to drink a little bit of bourbon in the winter because I don't fucking care to go out too much, and it's kind of hard to get like good IPAs, because it's not really the season for it. It's always like stouts and winter lagers and such. So
yep. Oh,
how's that?
And I got to bring this up, DeeTer, and not totally just out of 2 great craft beer buddies. But when I texted you the other day, you're like, "Oh, I don't really like Bissell Brother beers." I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Wait a minute, is this false news?"
You don't Switch is really good.
Okay,
but everything else I have from them is okay, and the Switch that I had a few times were like outdated. You know what I mean? Because it's coming from Maine. I had switched one time when it was good. So to me, I just had bad experiences with it.
Well, the date on this is 11/3, and today's what? 11/8, 9.
Yeah, it's pretty
10?
goddamn fresh. You don't get
Right.
fresher than that, man.
Shout out to my good friend Amy for going up there. She goes up there a few
Yeah.
times a year. Always text me, hey, what Bissell Brothers? I'm like, man, you're fucking it's truly one of the coolest
That's
people
awesome.
I know in the world. Shout out to Amy. Much props, appreciation.
Well, I mean, being in the craft beer world, you have to network. You know what I mean? I'm so happy. Like, I got Scott in Minnesota sending me beer because I grabbed those beers and I split up the box and I give half the box away to like the guys I know. So when they go anywhere, they bring me back beer.
And that's what it's all about. That's why I love craft beer, because it really, I say it a lot, it's like a fraternity or sorority or whatever, like you're a guy or girl.
Definitely fraternity, man.
It's great, man. You look out for each other. Fucking shout out to, my boy Pittsburgh Bill and Bonnie and the crew.
Funny shit, man. Oh man, dude. So let's see, where should we start? I guess with some football, right? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's start with the Vikings. They're looking pretty good, Brett. Hey man, they're coming back on a hot streak, right? One of the last couple of games.
They suck. You lose a Pro Bowl quarterback, and you get some jabroni in there that spent 2 days with the team, doesn't know half the receivers' full names, doesn't know his offensive lines. Did you see him where he's like on the sidelines going through a cadence with the offensive line because he's never taken a snap with them before?
Oh, no shit, man.
And then they win the damn game.
Yeah, I was going to say, dude, he won you guys the game. I mean, that dude's a fucking hero in my book.
Yes,
you come in here on 3 days reps and win me a fucking ball game?
Kirk Cousins been there for 8 years.
Yeah, right?
God. Like I said last time I was on, you watch that quarterback thing, like it just makes me hate Kirk Cousins more. Gosh, dang it, Kirk. I've had such a tough time, Kirk. Gosh, shoot, Kirk.
You like that?
And then he got Patrick Mahomes. Fuck! Shit!
Yeah. That fucking video or show on Netflix, you see, oh, look at that, dude.
You like that?
Good shit, dude. Good shit. But after watching that Netflix, you can't help but love the dude. You know what I mean? Like, he's trying,
good
dude.
guy.
You know what I mean?
Good dude.
Good father. Like, he has his whole, all his mementos and everything. Like, he loves the sport. He's all about it. And it's just, can't get the job done,
Well, I mean, and listen, in reality, dude, your Vikings are not that far out a wild card spot because it's so log jammed and there's so much parity in the league that, I mean, there's very few teams that are truly out of it right now.
I love that.
Makes me feel so much better.
Well, because I knew Big Dog was coming on, so I was like, I gotta break out the fucking the Viking horns.
Man,
listen, you treat your guests with love. You know what I mean? We're from Philly.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Thanks for coming back, Brett, dude.
Yeah, no. Philly's always been good to everybody.
Yeah, right. Oh, said no one ever. Just kidding. It's a classy town. Well, I'm Jersey now. I mean, born in Philly, but we all grew up in Jersey. Fucking same thing. We're a bunch of fucking scumbags, but listen, we wear it with pride.
Every time something happens in Philly, I shoot DeeTer a text like, dude, somebody tried to bring an alligator to a frickin' game. And he's like, yeah, but they got into the Flyers. Woo!
I know. Good on you. Well played, DeeTer. And he did get in the Flyers game.
Dude, my buddy Jason Dark, I had him on the show before. He's works for Inquirer. He did an article. Yeah, he did an article about that gator, man. And it's just it was pretty good, man. And it's just it's harmless, dude. That thing looks like half retarded.
Yeah,
maybe I shouldn't say retarded. It looks, you know.
I also heard it's Oriental.
So it's inbred. You know, when your your dad.
There goes all our viewers. Oh,
There goes
my
all our
God.
viewers from
All our
Vancouver.
viewers.
See you guys.
Yeah. Oh, our numbers are dropping as we talk. Oh, goodness gracious. But
Well
dude,
played, sir.
it looks handicapped. All right, a handicapped
Listen,
gator.
Listen, it's no fair. Listen, when we grew up, retarded was not a bad word. It's no offense to anybody. We're just messing around.
Like, that's my favorite. You know what? You know what my favorite line? My favorite line from Tropic Thunder is when Robert Downey
I'm not even going there. I'm not going there.
Yes, retarded baby, braces on his legs, but he charged pants off Nick and won a ping pong competition. That ain't retarded. He was a goddamn war hero. That's my favorite line.
Oh, God. I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. I'm glad you came back on the show, kid.
Oh my goodness gracious, man! And I'm like, let's try to have a nice clean show. And I'm a friggin' idiot.
Yeah, right.
I'm the one that jacked it up. Oh my God, dude.
That's okay.
Damn it.
You'll be getting a letter in the mail.
See us in this show. You guys are done. Fucking
Cut
done.
off.
Oh God!
Out.
Damn it, dude.
Out. Oh shit! Goodness gracious! Oh, God help us all.
Oh yeah, we have a comment here. Let's get off that track.
It's an angry listener. They're like, Matthew Turk, how dare you speak of handicapping? I'm coming to your house. I'm going to cut your fucking nuts off and shove them up your ass. Oh, sorry for saying the word retarded. Like,
I love gators. You son of a bitch. Nobody likes Philly, and we don't care. We just
Amen.
Different. There we go.
That's a good buddy of mine. That's my boy Greg.
Oh God.
One of the coolest dudes in the world. Greg, shout out.
Oh God. So
anyway, back to Philly. Philly's a really good town. It's really classy and nice.
Slow, retarded baby. Vikings helmet on his head.
Hey, Brett, I broke this fucking thing out for you, dude. I don't wear this too often. There's two people I know from Minnesota, you and my cousin John, who's originally from Philly but moved out there like 20 years ago.
I'm not from Minnesota, though.
Yeah, but do you live there now?
No.
Nah, he's South Dakota, but
I'm sorry.
He's a Minnesota Vikings fan.
Oh, because that's the closest team to you guys?
Yeah. It's either Minnesota 5 hours away or Kansas City 7 hours away. I mean, those 2 hours make or break the bank.
Man, it seems like you really made the right choice with that there, Brett. Jesus Christ. Minnesota, we've only lost 5 Super Bowls, but meanwhile, Kansas City's got like 4.
We've lost 4.
I know. Bud Carson? No. What was his name?
Grant.
Bud Grant. By the way, you know he was a defensive back for the Philadelphia Eagles at one point.
Oh.
And a really fucking good one.
Yeah. Became a really good Super Bowl non-winning coach, too.
Yeah, well, he became the Marv Levy of the NFC.
Actually, you know what my favorite part about Bud Grant was the last playoff game that they had outdoors when they were building the stadium. They were playing at TFC Bank Stadium.
Right.
And this 90-year-old Bud Grant was the honorary captain for the coin toss. He takes his coat off, and it's like minus 22. And he walks out there, and he takes his coat off, hands it to somebody, and walks out there in short sleeves. And then you know what? They shanked the 12-year-old field goal to win it. But I mean,
dude, that
90-year-old guy walking out there was so cool.
That is fucking. That's legendary status right there, dude. That's the kind of you're like, I want that to be the grandfather of my kids. That guy's like, that's like the greatest generation. That motherfucker's like, oh, cold ice? Nah, we don't feel that when I grow up. We walked to school 10 miles uphill both ways, and it snowed every day. I mean, that's some tough motherfuckers.
Newspaper on our shoes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're like, he was like -9. Oh, take my coat off. I'm going out there fucking short sleeves, guns and blazing.
We're children on the backs of men.
Yeah. You see what I mean? That guy's out there fucking wielding an axe probably behind closed doors.
Meanwhile, this week, my phone got jacked up, and I'm like, oh my God. What the hell am I gonna do? How do I contact anybody? You know what I mean?
Why? What
Like,
happened to your phone?
I took notes for the show. You know what I mean? I always have like things on the phone about it. I tried to back it up or something.
What, did somebody hack your phone?
No. I think I screwed it up, dude. Like I did a backup and then update, and the update just kept on going and going and going, and it was like 2 hours. So something was corrupted or something just didn't click.
That's why I don't fuck with technology. Yeah,
so I had to use a backup from September. So I like missed everything that I had from October, which no big deal.
So
but
okay,
lucky for you, DeeTer, you didn't do anything.
All right,
right.
so Philly
Yeah, I don't
boys,
do much.
what the hell's going on here? Why is my fantasy football team struggling? And all of a sudden, Devonta Smith is getting like 2 yards.
Hold
2
on,
points a game,
hold
and
on,
AJ Brown
real
I
quick.
got you,
Can I have a real quick of what the fuck as far as fantasy sports? How the fuck do I have CJ Stroud starting last week and he scores me 52 fucking points and I lost my game? How does that happen? That's kicking the nuts from behind.
Yeah.
That's somebody like, you know what, dude? You piss somebody up there off. You're gonna lose this. Because listen, 9,999 times out of 10,000 times. If you have a quarterback that's scoring you 50 or more points in fantasy football, just one player, you're winning that game. I was the guy that lost it. They're gonna be talking about me on fucking sit down shows in the fucking like Maury Povich. Like the guy scored 50 and he lost.
Yes. I don't know, man. Yeah.
Anyway, Rick rant. DeeTer, you're so late on that fucking button.
God, yeah. Shit.
Just forget it. It already went.
No. Let me
Oh,
go in on
fuck
her. We're going on her. We're going on her.
Go Birds! I love it how you have the background voice. Dude, that's production value.
Brett was the one that helped us up with that idea. Thank you, Brett.
I know he did. I could tell.
What do
His
you mean?
artistry showed. What is
Black
that?
velvet.
That's your fuck. What is it? Frozen on the bottom?
Well, it came out of the freezer. It's damn
Oh,
cold.
you're-
This is
This
is black velvet.
I never drank cold whiskey. Is that how they do it up there?
We drink that with our Busch Light, and it's amazing.
I never chill my whiskey. Listen, what does it change?
But you don't. You guys
Yeah,
don't drink.
yeah.
You don't drink.
I
You don't
never
drink the
chill
same type of
whiskey ever.
that we drink. You drink.
I know,
you drink
I'm
bourbons
asking.
and-
Oh, I drink bourbon. I like bourbon. I like Irish whiskey, and I like Scotch.
I always
No,
keep
I
my
don't. I
stuff
don't like
cold.
Scotch. I'm lying.
And then we go places to get the old fashioned. Always have that big ice cube thing. So,
Yeah,
That's
but
what I got mine. That's what I got mine.
Yeah. It depends. Yeah, I mean, everybody's got their own style.
you know.
things, I
Listen,
guess.
I'm not judging. I don't care how people
Oh,
drink
no,
their shit.
like,
I'm just inquirous.
Our shot whiskey that we have. I'm a big fan of Screwball. That's one.
Peanut
that I
butter
really
whiskey,
like.
really?
That's good stuff.
Damn right. That shit's
Let
good.
me ask. Oh, well, see now. All right, listen.
And there's
Okay.
another one, Dough Ball, that's kind of the same in the same category, but it's cookie dough. Like
Get
for
the
just
fuck
a
out of
shot.
here. Are you
Just for a
serious?
shot.
Are
For a
you
shot?
serious? Is that a real
Dude.
thing?
Yeah,
Cookie dough.
Dough Ball.
No. I'm gonna. Who makes it? I'm looking
I'll
at.
be
I'm
right back.
ordering it to
Same
my
people that
bar.
make Screwball. Screwball.
All right,
Hold on,
then
I'll be right
I'm ordering it. I'm ordering it. That's coming in. Hey, listen, if you go to House of Brews and Drink, Dough Ball cookie dough whiskey will be on the menu soon.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I mean, I remember a couple years
Listen,
ago, Screwball was good. Yeah.
Yes, it was
everybody
huge. People were going nuts
Yeah.
over it. I used to make peanut butter and jellies all the
Right.
time. Little fucking Chambord, a little fucking Screwball. Maybe even if you want top a little fucking bread on top of it. All right, I gotta go. Listen, I'm going to open the fridge. I don't know if you're still doing that song, but I'm going to open my fucking fridge.
God damn it.
Yeah, what do you? Come on, producer.
Run.
What's in your fridge? I'm off. It's Friday, dude.
I know. I fucked
It's
up
my late
yesterday.
night.
I know. I can't. I called off yesterday.
That's good stuff.
There it is, Ricky. Check it out.
Oh, I saw it. You see? Look.
Holy shit, brother.
And you know,
That's
you know what's not in there. I don't know if
Fireball
it's on my
whiskey?
No, well, I got some findings. Yeah, Doughboy whiskey's coming into my bar. I'm telling you that right now. That's like what? So I forgot where I was going because I just had some nice sativa. But I'm gonna go with a reciprocal. I got a bunch of monkish. Oh, did you see my video? My right hand man, my little mini me.
I did. Yeah.
Dude, that
awesome,
is my that kid is my right hand man. He is me again.
They're growing up so fast, man.
Oh, dude, they all do. I remember your nephew, dude, Robbie Scott. I remember you talking about him going back in the day. It was like seemed like yesterday, but I'm like, now he's like graduating high school,
lifting. Now he's lifting weights.
He's like stronger than you.
Yeah. Oh shit!
All right, so beer number 2,
reciprocal. Yeah, that's a good one, man.
Yeah, man. 7.3%. Fucking Maine goodness.
You know, I've only been on here twice, and all we've done is drink. We really haven't talked that much football. I just bitch about the Vikings, and then we drink.
Well,
it's a bye week, so like I was like, I got it.
So I do want to say this. We're coming off Eagles Dallas, and Eagles won.
Oh, it was a great game.
It was a great game. Got a little closer than I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
But we won, and I want to say this. I don't know who the fuck watched our show and who doesn't. But Philadelphia fans, wherever you are, stop bitching after a win. Because listen, I know there's stuff you want to improve, but you can't bash them when they lose and bash them when they win. Every win's a good win. There's no style points. It's not college football.
Dude,
every win's a good win.
It was like 3 stops in the end zone, man. 3 times.
Well, here's the thing. Dude. Here's the thing I love the most.
You want?
Right. And listen, you're talking about an Eagles team that has yet to play their best football, and they're still 8-1. Eventually they're going to hit their stride, and nobody's going to be able to even fucking. Everybody's like, every game's a close game. That won't last forever. Eventually they're going to hit their stride, and no games will be close. They're going to be running off 10, 12, 14, 17-point wins like it's regular until they walk their way to a fucking SBW.
I feel like they could use more of their tools, but if they keep on using Swift and AJ Brown and winning games, I'm okay with that.
Word up. Listen, I don't care who they use.
Just
give me the wins. Give me. You know what Jalen Hurts always, when he's interviews, he's always say the main thing is the main thing. And people are like, oh, what is the main thing? And he finally told you, he's like, the main thing is the fucking win. I don't care about stats. Right. I don't care about style points. I don't care if you're bashing me. Listen, if we walk out there with a win, we done fucking won the war. Not just the battle. Yeah. You won the war.
Well, we've said this before. There's a win column and there's a losing column. There's not a pretty win column. There's not a almost maybe loss column, or I don't know. You know what I mean? There's a W and the L. That's all.
Amen.
That's all that matters, man.
Word the fuck up. So anybody I don't know if anybody's watching this that I'm saying this too, but if you bitched about the Eagles after their win the other day against our biggest rival of all time, Dallas fucking Cowboys, then shut the fuck up. This isn't your team to be following that. I don't want to hear any more fucking bitching after an Eagles win.
I just want to pull one win off them. One win. That's all we needed to get
DeeTer,
this division.
I'm going to say this too.
Is that really the Eagles? Their biggest rivals.
It's not even close, dude. No, you would think so. You would think so, and it should be, but it's not. Yeah. I know. Listen, the Giants are a close second. I loathe that fucking team and their fans, and I hope you're listening. Listen, I've been up to games in my Eagles gear up there. Listen, don't give me this shit. The Eagles fans are bad. Listen, I almost got 19 fucking fights in one game, so don't give me that shit.
But yeah, it is crazy. Yeah. The Redskins and the Giants are right near us. Cowboys.
Well, the Redskins ain't really. Oh, I know. Listen, I said it before. When they realigned the NFL, Dallas should have went in the NFC South, and Carolina should have went in the NFC East. But the league realized how big the rivalry between the Eagles and Cowboys. That's the only thing that kept the NFC East alive. Whether anybody wants to believe it or not. Listen, that's Yankees, Red Sox. That's Duke, North Carolina. That's Michigan, Ohio State. That's one of the biggest rivalries in the country in all of sports. And it transcends sports.
Minnesota Twins. I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what happened to those Minnesota Twins, man? What happened to that young player that you were saying? What was his name? That was pretty good.
Oh, he had a hell of a dude. I've been drinking since 2. I don't remember what the hell his name is. This is first year.
Listen,
He was good.
Minnesota's got a good squad. Brett, don't listen to DeeTer. He's breaking your chops. They got a good squad.
Rightfully so. Like
I know. And listen, you can break our chops too. We shit the bed against Arizona after being up 2-0. I know.
That was so bad, dude. I can't believe that shit. Oh, so this is my second beer here. Torque Wrench by Industrial Arts.
Nice.
New York, I think, right?
Yeah.
This is such a good beer, man. It always
It
comes
is.
out around like Christmas time, fresh.
All their
and
stuff
fucking,
is.
Yeah, it's fucking tasty. Nice head, nice little body. Yeah.
They're
Pretty much the same thing with the IPAs, man. There's not too different. You know what I mean? But
their original beer that hit when the regular wrench was is like one of the best shelf beers you can get, in this area for like the last 5 years. Right.
All their shelf beer on the shelf, Torque Wrench, Impact Wrench, phenomenal. Yeah. And I've been drinking their stuff for years, man, and I like it. And
good stuff.
The stuff that you can get local, so anybody watching the show in the area, definitely check out Torque Wrench, man. It's beautiful beer.
Definitely. Where'd you get that? Is that a shout out to Bobcat Liquor?
Yeah, Bobcat. Bobcat always gets
nice.
Industrial Arts, man.
Did you go to their Stout Fest?
I did. Yeah, I got what did I get? Oh man, God, I'm so fucking. Damn it, dude! I can't even think of it because I went to.
Sorry, if it comes back to you.
I went to the beer festival this past weekend, which was
How
really
was that?
good. Yeah, it was awesome.
Was that
South
John's
Jersey
event?
Yeah, South Jersey Fermentation Club, and they had a whole bunch of German beers like Pilsners, Schwartz beer, which finding cookie dough drink recipes now. So I guess she's talking about that cookie dough liquor.
Awesome, I got you, Bon and Sue. I already know. She's right on the wavelength. I got you, Bon. Hook it up. I'll be making.
I'll send you.
Hey, shout out to Bon and Sue, 2 of our regular listeners and our great friends. Been sick the last 2 weeks after coming back from Key West. I hope y'all feel better. The bar misses y'all. Micro's ears asking where Sue is all the time. I think something's going on there. Just kidding, but maybe, who knows? Just kidding. Just playing.
That Duval Street.
It's a joke.
But dude, it was a lot of good streets.
Yeah.
I never had.
You guys ever been to Duval or?
Yeah. The 2 people I was just talking about, Bonnie and Sue, 2 of our fucking best pals, took us down there a few years ago for like 2 weeks. I got fucking blasted every night for like 15 days, and it was the best time ever. It was the best vacation I ever went on, and wasn't even close. They're like, oh, Disney's the happiest place on earth. Fuck that shit. Maybe if you're 9. Dude, the happiest place on earth is fucking Key West. That's the best place. Listen to me, Brett. If I didn't have children, I'd be living in fucking Key West right now. It's the coolest fucking joint on the world.
When my ship was stationed down in when DeeTer's over in Japan, my ship was stationed down in Mississippi. And when Hurricane Katrina came through, we took off and ran and went all the way around and got out of that shit. We had an old salt on our ship that, like a Vietnam veteran chief that was on her boat. And I'll never forget this, but where everybody's seasick, they feel like ass because we just rocked the shit out of the boat like you wouldn't believe. It's doing figure 8s for about 4 days, right?
Yikes. Y'all are fucking machines.
But here's the best part is we pull in and we got this chief, and I'm 23, 24 years old. This old chief that's like 55. And I looked at him, I was like, Senior, you doing all right? And he goes, you know what's something, Andy? I haven't talked to my wife in 4 days. I don't know if my house is still there. I don't know if my kids are safe. But if there's someplace I want to go right now, it's Key West, fucking Florida.
Smart man.
And that's where we pulled in. And I mean, it was awesome. And
That's legendary. That comment.
That place, I love that place.
Legendary.
To the day I die.
See, I have yet to been. My brother and my sister and all, they've been there. Over in Japan, I hit a lot of good spots like Thailand and Singapore and shit like that. Right. On the East Coast, that's where I would like to go if I take another trip.
You should, dude.
Down to Key West.
You should, dude. Don't listen. There's a few places on the planet where that if you can ever get to them, do it. And that's one of. I mean, that's one of. There's a lot of places on the planet, and if you're on the top 10 list of places you should get in your lifetime, man, you fucking won. And Key West is one of them.
Speaking of brother,
it's the energy.
Awesome.
What is it?
My brother. It's awesome.
Oh, nice. It is. Yeah. Shout out to Bonnie and Sue too for bringing us down there. We all went a few years ago and went for about 15 days, and it was one of the greatest trips ever.
That's crazy.
Oh, by the way, that's awesome, where I met. That's where I met Jimmy Buffett in the Green Bar, right across from Sloppy Joe's. Tapped me on the shoulder. I was like, "Oh my god!" You know what I mean? Like Jimmy Buffett tapped me on the shoulder. He was down in Key West that week doing a concert on the beach on a Thursday. And we were on the Sunset Cruise that night. And we're standing there. It's with me and my wife hanging out, having a couple drinks by the bar. And somebody happened to mention the bartender, "Hey, you're a bartender. Where's the best place to go when we get back?" And he was like, "Go check out the Green Room Bar across from Sloppy Joe's." Cool bar. Almost Green Room, kind of maybe pothead bar is what they're referring, why it got seen or whatever. So me and my wife were in there, and my father-in-law, by the way, shout out to Dave, my good buddy. And we're leaving Sloppy Joe's, and I said, "Hey, remember the bartender said check out that Green Room? It's right across the street. Let's go give it a look and just say." And that's a small bar, pothead bar, which is my vibe. And we get in there, me, my wife, her dad, and shout out to Deirdre. She was with us too, and we're just standing in the bar having a couple beers, and somebody walks up behind me and taps me on the shoulder. Now, the funny part about this story is the Jersey in me, the New Jersey, Philly, whatever you want to call it. When he first tapped me on the shoulder, like nothing was. That wasn't me, but the body, like I turned, like I don't like people touch. And I turned. He's like, "Hey, can I get by there?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, that's Jimmy Buffett!" And I turned aggressively. I was like, I wanted to be like, "I'm sorry, dude, I'm sorry," but I couldn't. But anyway, there's like, "Hey, can I get by there?" I was like, I was almost like, "What's that word you said earlier, DeeTer?" I'm just joking. Just joking. It's a joke. That's why it's inappropriate. Listen, it's inappropriate because it's a joke. So anyway, so I was like, I moved, and he got by. He met a young lady at the bar that I guess was waiting for him. He grabbed her hand, and they both walked out and went down and walked down the street like it was nothing, because Jimmy Buffett owns Key West. Him and Pat Croce, that's their island, man.
That's awesome.
And it was at the DeeTer. And listen, I didn't want to wash that shirt that I was wearing.
Yeah. I could totally see you being like, "Who the fuck's touching me?"
That's what I did, and I like shrugged it off.
Yeah, right.
I shrugged it off. I was like, "What the fuck? Who's grabbing me?" And I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, and listen, I'm a huge Jimmy Buffett fan. I love his music. I love his vibe. He's one of the good people that has roamed this planet, and we need more people like that in his passing.
It's a shame.
Seriously, we need more people like that.
Nah, shit, dude. I mean, I went to his concerts probably about 2 or 3 times. Man.
Oh, kidding me? 13. 13 is my lucky number. Not mine. But well, it is in a sense. But 13 Buffett shows at like 6. Yeah. Hey, ask Warren. Warren was with me for like 8 of them. And you remember Dahmer?
Yeah.
He's been to me with me 4 or 5 times. It probably. All over, I've seen them all over the country, and I feel like I'm lucky to have done that, and that was awesome. Yeah, Jimmy Buffett, rest in peace, man. A true legend. Not in the music world, but like on the earth world, man. Like,
you just having a good time, drinking beers, parrot heads.
It's all about vibe, DeeTer. The one thing on all my years walking this planet, it's all about vibe, dude. and he had a great vibe, bro. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna go smoke some more. Seriously, it's good shit, man.
Oh shit.
That's what she said.
So gotta follow any other sports there?
Oh,
Brett, you
I meant to bring up.
hockey
I meant to
or-
bring up the Sixers
All right.
won tonight. Their seventh
Oh,
straight
yeah.
win
There you
over
go.
a really good, a good young, talented Detroit Piston team.
Oh, they were
has-
killing us in the beginning, man. They
Right.
were on
We're,
fucking
listen,
fire.
we were down by like 15 points at one point in the first half.
Yeah.
I'm watching him like, what the fuck, man? Now, that young Pistons team, they're talented, they're athletic. That's Monty Williams is a great coach. So I'm watching the game. We go into halftime. Now, luckily, by halftime, they cut it to like 7 or 8, but we were down by like 15 at one point. And
Yeah.
second half, they just stormed back. That third quarter, the Sixers owned, and they never looked back. Embiid, Christ, he ended up with like 33. Maxey had like 23 and 10 with like 4 steals. It was a good win. Listen, there's something special about this Sixers team. This Sixers team reminds me of the 2017 Eagles team. Now, how I correlate that is that 2017 Eagles team, let's not forget, going into that year, we didn't think here's Super Bowl champions. Carson Wentz had come off his rookie year in 2016, had a nice year, decent average year for a rookie.
Yeah.
And 2017 started, and they just they out the gates, and you're like, whoa, something special with this team. And they went on to win the Super Bowl, their first ever. I see that in this Sixers team. Nobody was expecting, but I'm like, wow, this team's special, like really special. DeeTer,
If I could get
record
a
this
word in
episode.
edgewise, I really like the trade that we got. You know what I mean? If you look at Harden with the Clippers, they ain't doing shit. And the guys that we got are helping us out a lot. I like seeing
It's a
Robert
really good
Covington back.
mix.
Covington's a
Rocco.
good defender. Yeah, Rocco. I like the guy. What's it? Babant or I can't remember.
Can I
horrible
tell you
with
something? Can I tell you something? And if you go back and look at the past episodes, I said this about 6 months ago. I think
Okay.
the biggest signing for this team and the biggest move in the offseason, and it was a quiet move, it was a below budget move. They signed Kelly Oubre to a 1-year deal. And the kid's a perfect fit for this team, man. And he's averaging almost 20 points a game since the Sixers have
That's
signed.
awesome.
I mean,
Yeah.
right, I can't believe they were able to sign him in the open market. I mean, it's going to go down as
We
one
got
of
a
the better
comment here
signings.
from Gregory. I'm actually excited for the Sixers this year.
Yeah, me
All
too. There's something special about this squad. There really is.
And see,
Yeah.
I hate the NBA.
I understand that. I know what you mean.
And I don't like it. I don't like it.
I
because
know
of
what
guys
you
like
mean.
James Harden. You know what I'm saying?
I
like
do.
Harden,
I do
like,
know what you're
what
saying.
What a douche.
Uh,
And
listen,
you guys, that's the best thing that ever happened to the Sixers.
Amen.
Yeah.
Listen. He's right on. He is right on. And I loathe the NBA. Honestly, I do. But I love my Sixers, and I do. You're right. And the league is a joke. And it in the next labor agreement that comes up, there's going to be a lockout because the owners are going to be like, we got to change the existing rules because the way it is, where James Harden, I demand a trade.
I don't want to play here.
Right,
Yeah,
right, and they run the
That's it,
league,
man.
and they run the league. That's not a league
it's
anymore. That's playground basketball, and that's fine when it's on the playground. But keep
I'm curious
playground
to see how
basketball
this,
and professional basketball separate.
The tournament thing going on.
Yeah, that was
Vegas,
tonight.
That'd be pretty cool. You know what I mean?
The Sixers played in it tonight.
Oh, that was the start of it. Oh, okay.
No, it's been happening.
Oh, so I don't understand. I thought
It's
tournament.
the in season tournament. Yes, and it's happening.
Okay.
We're like 10, 12 games deep, and
Oh, okay.
And
Somebody
listen, I
goes
could be
to
wrong,
Vegas?
and somebody can correct
I
me
don't
if
know.
I'm
I'm
wrong.
trying to understand it, but I thought it
know.
was like a
I
tournament
know
or something.
it is, and I'm with you, and it's different, and it is hard to understand. And I might be stepping out of line when I say this, but have you noticed when you watch the highlights of the game like the crazy looking courts, like real bright and painted differently.
Yeah.
I think those games are part of the tournament. I think that's how you're supposed to differentiate.
Okay.
And I think, and I could be wrong. I might be wrong, but I think that's what it is. I think when it's the in-season tournament, when the courts are made up like that, I think that's what's signalizing part of the tournament.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So, but I could be wrong, and if I am, then fuck all yous.
Way to make sure you close that loop.
And that's how I had all my fucking bets. That's right, Alice.
Yeah, Rob said that's how it is. Is it different?
See?
Well, yeah.
See what had happened was.
That's my favorite thing about baseball is that after 162 games, there still might be like a playoff to get into that. And I can't stand how they've added more teams to the playoffs. Like, I'm so old school with this stuff. I like how long the season is to get it in and get it figured out.
I do too. I was very big on change.
A few years ago, the Twins had a game 163 with the Tigers. Year after that, they had it back-to-back seasons. They had it with the White Sox and they had it with the Tigers. Two awesome games. They were decided by a run, and it was division. Now, you guys over there, you guys didn't give a shit. But in this area, like, oh man, like everybody was involved in it and in on it. And now that they got like a 1-game playoff to get in, like, God, it sucks.
Well, let me hear something.
They're adding more. Oh, did you want to play basketball? Yeah, here's a trophy.
Well, hold on.
We're gonna have an in-game playoff.
But hold on. Can I ask you though, real quick? Where the games, the 1-game playoffs you were talking about, that both were great and ended as one-run games. Do you think maybe that? Do you think maybe that added to the fact why they added the extra playoff teams? Because they're like, wow, that was so good and so exciting. Let's add an extra playoff team because it was maybe you guys are making historic footprints. They're like, wow, that was so good and so exciting. Yeah, listen, game 163, because it's a 1 game. They're like, we got to find a way to incorporate that. Maybe you guys were the pioneers.
It was so exciting that the first place team and the second place team both had a record of 84 and 80.
But isn't that better? Isn't that better that you got one extra game though? Isn't? But no, how? I mean,
but it happened naturally,
right? Which is awesome. But what if you could make it happen naturally now every year because you saw how intense and exciting it was? They were both 1-run games. You'll remember that forever. You'll remember it forever. And maybe they saw that and they're like, wow, how about that series, that 1-game series with Minnesota and so 2 years in a row? They're like, wow, our ratings shot up for each of that one extra game. Let's figure out a way to make that happen now every year.
And they took out the rarity of that situation.
That's fine, but are you adding the excitement to the sport?
That rarity is what made it beautiful. Like on
but it was so rare that it happened 2 years in a row. Was it that rare?
Yes. When did it
happen? It happened 2 years in a row.
Right. When did it happen before that?
But that's what I'm saying. They saw when it happened how exciting it was, and they're like, "Fuck, this is rare. Are we able to replicate this every year and make a rare thing happen every year?" Boom, and they did. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with growth. I don't know. I think you might that
sucks.
I don't know. I don't
have to get might have to get another button here, like a Brett Bragg or something like that. Yeah,
call it pissy Brett.
Pissy.
You got a Ricky Rat and a pissy Brett.
And what was the DeeTer? What was the one Greg put out there? DeeTer Diggs. I don't know. Listen, Brett. I know what you're saying, and I'm a traditionalist too. I still hate the pitch clock.
Oh, you totally are. Yeah,
but I gotta say, and after you told your story, I'm like, man, they might be the pioneers why this started in a weird way, because of But I don't know. I think it's exciting, and I think
you did not care about the pitching clock at all, right? I mean,
I
like,
did. I hated it always.
you hate it, right? I mean,
I've
like,
always hated it.
I
why
like the
make
pitching
a
clock. I like the pitching clock, but I
Dude.
can't stand. I absolutely hate it. Like if you got a left-handed specialist that is a knockout against lefties and he's got to pitch against 3 batters, I hate that shit. That bothers me.
Where are you at
Like,
on the shift?
The shift? Oh,
Isn't
absolutely.
Isn't
No,
that the same thing
let
as
the
the
batters
lefty you
adjust.
want to bring in for 1 or 2 batters?
Absolutely. Let the batters adjust. If you want to be a dumbass and move
But
everybody
then
over
why
to the
not
right
let
field,
the pitchers adjust?
like I
why
hate
not?
the fact that they're like, no. Second base has to play behind second base and shortstop. If you're a dumbass and you move everybody over to the right field, like the batter should be like, all right, I'm gonna lay one down to third base.
Right. And
don't do
I
it.
agree, but that's almost like the antithesis of what you're saying with the pitcher. You're like, well, they shouldn't have to pitch to 3 batters. Well, then adjust. Just like, if you like the shift where you're forcing a batter to adjust, well, then if you're a pitcher, and you have to face 3 batters, but only 2 of them are conducive to your skill set, well, fuck you, man. Adjust to the 3rd batter. I don't know. What the fuck do I know?
What I know, it's
gotta
going to be
bite
a
your thumb
3
That's
beer
right.
show. That's what I know.
Well, I need another beer.
Yeah.
Well,
So I got time to fill up.
yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because we're only after 50 minutes. I think we still got a little bit left to talk about.
Well, I think this is one of the best shows ever. All right. Fuck. I don't have low ABV beers. I need a low ABV. You know what I'm going to
Yeah.
do?
I got lucky. Jeff got me this Julius. It's a little lower. Yeah,
6%.
Yeah, 6.5, I think. And he said,
Nice.
give the Julius a little bit of time. It's better. So I'm gonna see
What,
how
from
much
Treehouse?
better it is. Yeah, I don't think so. I think Treehouse.
Wow.
I like fresh,
Right.
but
Yeah, I hear.
we'll see, man.
I like fresh everything, but you know what? It's in a weird
Yeah.
way. Some beers are better 10 days old or 3 weeks old. It's weird.
What's this guy? got
Beer
here?
world is very persnickety.
What was that bottle you put up there, Brett?
That
this is my
Maker's Mark
this
46.
This is my. I'm done with harvest.
Oh shit, that's the good stuff, huh?
Oh, nice.
That's the good stuff.
Pendleton. That's good stuff, man.
Be right back.
Have you ever had Pendleton?
I don't think I have, man. I never
Oh.
heard of it.
All right, so a bottle of Pendleton and a bottle of cookie dough is gonna get sent your way, my friend.
Nah, dude. You ain't gotta do all that.
Oh no,
Oh,
people
man.
are gonna talk about the way that we're doing things, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, have you ever had that?" And you'll be like, and Rick will be like, "Oh, the notes,
The
it's
notes.
caramely."
Yeah. The esters and everything, yeah.
Exactly.
But man, I watch a lot of like comedians out in the Midwest and all that stuff, dude, and it cracks you up like about how, just the local bar and living the life of like not having too much around you, man. Like you enjoy the little things in life. I imagine.
I think it'd be fun. Now it's totally your podcast. Totally your podcast. I think it'd be fun to go, like, if we could ever do something like this and wind up in Podunk nowhere, Lake Preston, USA, South Dakota, and be like, we're gonna do this at the bar, and just sit here and talk about Philly sports and stuff. And you got like, because out here, like, I'm a Viking fan, but it's not dominated by Viking fans. There's Packer fans, there's Bronco fans, there's there's not a major fan base. I'd say the Vikings are probably on the football side of it, but like, it would be neat. Like these you're talking about.
Well, man, hanging out with you in Chicago, I never thought that you're gonna be a farmer. You know what I mean? Like, you're good at ET like me, man. You work electronics. You that was your shit. and hear that you're like a farmer in South Dakota,
I had
and
to take
seeing
a
how you
piss.
live out there. It's
What?
it's awesome, man.
Well,
I'm-
but I mean all that stuff, like it would be fun to. It'd be fun to do. Like
Yeah.
get East Coast Ricky out of his sight and come
Yeah,
over and
right.
check out South Dakota, and you can stop by, grab Herding and grab his beers, and God, I think we could do something pretty special.
Oh, dude, I definitely want to get out there to see you guys, man. Like, you guys are two of the best fucking guys, man. And I'm so grateful that I got to meet you, man. And yeah, that's shit, man.
Dude, what did I miss? You guys are in here like fucking going crazy. Everybody all right?
Yeah, it's just a different world that we have here, being like close to the city and Philly to like, being out in the Midwest, I guess. You know what I mean? Like,
True that.
I have 6 miles to get to a hard paved road.
Jeez.
wow, that's crazy. Damn.
Well,
I will say, when you guys take the trip to the lake and everything, that's fucking beautiful, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys got it going on too. I mean,
Yeah.
I would never want to live there, but good for you.
jeez.
Oh, good shit, man.
Well,
What's on the lineup there, Ricky? What do you got?
I think I'm going with some fucking.
Oh my God, that's an old school guy there, right?
Vocal banger, boy. Listen,
Okay.
and if you don't know, now you know. What? Shit. Oh,
Oh shit.
that's the
So-
West Coast IPA if I ever smell one.
Now, I was trying to get my buddy Paul on tonight. He's from Connecticut, and he's big into craft beer and all.
Nice.
But,
What was he going to a dance or like the sock hop or something?
He said he was a little tore up earlier or something. Like,
Was he?
Yeah. I hit him up
Good
last
for
week.
him.
Like,
He's
it's
living
hard,
his best
I
man.
said
life.
the same damn thing to you. I was like,
Yeah.
I've been drinking since 2.
Have you really? You're a fucking savage, cuz. God bless you. DeeTer, this is my kind of people.
3-2.
There you go, brother. Me and Brett, we've been through it, dude. We've been through it. I would say.
So I went to the town that I live in. It's a town of 500 people. Okay, maybe 600 people, but we'll call it 5. Like, let's
Do you
just
know
be honest,
all of
that's what
them?
the census. I know everybody that hasn't lived there more than 10 years. So we get a lot of, we're a rural community. We get a lot of people that are fishermen that, hey, I retired down in Iowa. I'm gonna go buy a house in Podunk nowhere next to a great fishing lake, and we get a lot of people like that live around where I do.
That's beautiful.
Today we had the high school that I went to. They had their every year they do a Veterans Day program,
Nice.
and it's great. And the high school kids come in, they do all this work, they put it together, they have guest speakers, they come and they talk about it, and it's a lot of people that's our age, Matt or DeeTer or whatever you want to be called. They have a lot of people that are our age that are coming in and talking and kind of putting it all together. But my favorite part is afterwards, like, I'm a member of the American Legion here in Lake Preston, and we go and take our flags, we take our shit back, and we put our posts down and everything. That program was over at 11, and I got home at 8:30 and got on with you at 8:50. Like, it was just a bunch of us just sitting there talking, like, hey, well, we better open up the American Legion, have a couple beers, and talk about like how great those kids did. I mean, it was fun, and this small town atmosphere really kind of goes with it.
God bless you, brother, man. You are Americana, dude. You seriously, that's God bless you.
Well,
That's the American dream. I mean, seriously, that is such a low level of stress. I mean, that's just everybody in your hometown. You guys are all doing the thing together. You know each other. You're congratulating each other. You're picking each other up. I mean that's the American dream.
Plastic bottle.
Well, I always see you do really nice things for the American Legion.
I mean, that's man respect, kid.
That's my post that we do it.
Yeah. I've just re-up at my post at the VFW Westwell Grove, so hopefully I get over there. Yeah, hopefully I get over there.
I've actually drank with you there a few times, man.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while because after COVID and all that crap, and then getting into craft beer, I kind of went away from being.
We should go there one night and karaoke.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers would be like, "Let's kill these motherfuckers! They're singing the Beastie Boys." You know what I mean? We'll be fucking ducking for cover and shit, dude. That'd be a great time.
It used to be like an older crowd. I don't know how it is now, man. But.
Used to be. It always will be. In a weird sense. That
Legion involvement, I've had a great time with it.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's been a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Like my cousin, he does a lot for his VFW and everything like that. It's just hard because like those old guys, man, it's like Budweiser, Coors Light, you know what I mean? We're not drinking good beer.
God bless their hearts.
Yeah. I'm trying to get back into it. We'll see how. Don't be like that, Ricky. I'm trying my best.
Oh, yeah, I haven't lived there so long. Yeah, that's the place to be. Oh shit! Just kidding.
All right. Somebody had a sativa.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Piss water and gray hair. Oh Jesus Christ!
Who's
Rob.
that?
Rob.
He's right though. He's right. He's right though, dude. That's where fun life goes to die. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. God bless you. Oh
God.
God bless.
Right.
I mean no disrespect at all. I love everybody.
So the Flyers are doing really well, right?
Yeah, they're playing. They're getting ready to play right now. No, they're not. They're bad, as they should be. We had a doubleheader tonight. 6 of them Flyers. Yo.
This show almost didn't happen. The show almost didn't happen, man. I had a power outage at like 9 o'clock, dude.
You said you were like a deer ran into a transformer. I'm like, what? Ain't them things like 25 feet up in the fucking air?
That's what I was thinking too, man. But that's what it was said on Facebook.
It's the government, dude. It's a conspiracy. They're up to something.
My whole neighborhood was black. No lights, nowhere at 9 o'clock. And I had the podcast at 10. And I'm like, shit, dude. I tried to invite like all these people on the show. I'm like, well, that's a fucking dick move.
How long did it stay out?
I would say about 15 minutes.
Oh, really? I can't believe a deer ran into a fucking transformer. I think it's a government
I think maybe the deer was hit the pole or in
underground
a car hit the
tunnels.
Pole. Something like that, man. Because
they're in cahoots with the aliens.
I can't fathom what you're talking about right now because our transformers
it's true,
40
Brett.
feet in the air.
Yeah. Right. How does a deer run into a fucking transformer?
It's in Philadelphia.
That's akin to the weather balloon of Area 51 in 1947. Come on, something's going on.
Maybe a deer was in the street in the car.
Yeah, he jumped 25 feet in the air and he ran into the transformer on the telephone tower. That sounds about right. Hey, listen, maybe the swamp gas.
But luckily, we were able to do this show tonight.
Thank God. This is the best thing that happened to This is the best fucking thing that happened to the internet in years. You kidding me? We saved the internet tonight. Comcast is over there cooking shit up. They're like, listen, times are getting slow. We're bored. Hey, what do you want to do? We'll shut off their fucking shit, make them appreciate us more, and then we'll say a deer ran into a transformer. Hey, hey Ben, don't transformers rise like 25 feet above? That's all right. Just say it.
Maybe
We'll put on a different township talk site.
Maybe Santa was just doing a pre-run.
That's it.
You know?
That's it.
That's
right, Alice.
We're doing a pre-run. Pre-run.
Yeah, listen, the deer. Listen, there's rantlers and shit.
Rudolph hit right into
this guy's fucking. He's right into a transformer 28 feet off the ground. Good job, Comcast. They're the fucking Matrix.
Yeah, no. Hey, see that guy with the alligator? Let him.
You know what I'm saying, Brett. I know you do.
He's really good with the animals, this guy. With the alligator.
I'm a farmer. Good with my hands, too.
Jesus Christ. Skilled in the lilies over there. God bless your heart, sir.
So we got picks? Anybody got some picks?
Yes, I do. I actually wrote it down.
Right,
luckily, I didn't smoke a ton of weed tonight.
How's the picks go? Like, do we just?
You got to make 3 picks a week. At the end of the year, whoever has the most wins gets to pick the restaurant we go to. Whoever has the most has to pay the tab.
How about best win percentage? Because I haven't been picking.
That's what. Yeah, that's what it should be.
I'll think.
Well, not if you only pick 3 games, but yeah, the best win percentage is the best way to go.
If I get 3 out of 3.
I'm thinking this is a pre-run.
You know what?
Next year it should be the competition.
Pussy!
Because yeah, I mean, we're not really keeping too much track.
I get 3 out of 3 on this.
I have. I'm writing that shit down every week.
And I'm
well,
really
you do like to gloat, sir.
Anyone want to go first?
Let the guest go first. He's a guest on our show. He deserved the spotlight.
Man, that's
so. I'm going to take the Eagles over the bye.
Nice. I'd like that pick.
Let her know. Bring it. I don't know the rules. I'm sticking with
the winning percentage shows it.
Oh fuck, man! All right.
Hey, nobody told me the rules. I want to know.
All right. Okay.
Well played, sir.
Anything else on your list, or is that it?
Oh, I know he's picking the Vikings.
I get to pick all the way.
Who did Vikings play this week?
Yeah. All 3 picks, man.
Oh, the Saints are going to beat the Vikings, so I don't want to pick that one. I can't. I'm not picking that one. Realist.
Jeez.
I said 6-1, and they went 5-2.
I think you said like 4. They were going to win like 4 games.
I said if they went 3-4, I'd be happy with it, which they ended up being in that ballpark. So I was right with that. I was right with that call.
Did do it better what you thought, I think, and I'm not even a fucking Vikings fan.
They're right where I thought they were going to be, and then they won like 2 more games. Like if they were 3-4, which they are, and they've taken 2, I'll take that.
All right. Okay. All right, Brett.
All right. Everybody pump the brakes. All right. So here's my 3. I'm going to take the Bengals over the Texans.
Oh, wow. All
right. Do we have to pick an upset?
Well, you got to play the point spread.
I'm not paying the point spread. Like
you're taking the Bengals over the Texans. Or you have the Bengals covering the 6.5?
He's due. Yeah.
I know, but I'm asking. I'm saying, do you have them covering the 6.5, or do you think
6.5? Really?
Jeez,
well, that's what. Right. Yeah. Well, that's what Cincy's giving them.
All right. So you know what? The Eagles are not going to cover the spread over the bye.
And correct.
All right, I'm gonna get mine out. Let's okay. So
I gotta hear what DeeTer does, so I know what the fuck is going on.
I had the Saints also. Saints with the -3 over the Vikings. Saints been pretty good, and Vikings. I think it just had a little bit of heat, but they're gonna.
You told me this whole week about how good they're doing. Now you're lying to your crowd.
No, I didn't.
Brett's mad at you now, DeeTer. Good job. Good job, DeeTer. You pissed
I'll
off
take
two
it.
different fan bases.
He's never coming back. Oh,
That's
man.
it. You cost us.
Yep. Son of a bitch. I'm taking the Titans with the +1 over Tampa. I think the Tampa has been slipping, and I think Titans can take them again for this week. I got the Falcons with the -2 over the Cardinals, even though it's
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray's coming back.
Yep.
I don't think it's enough. I
He's
think
going to ignite
Falcons,
that team. They're going to
Right.
put up 45.
right?
Well, my picks, little similar but different. I'm taking Houston. They're getting 6.5 from Cincinnati. Cincinnati's playing their best football right now. That team is really getting hot. Everybody wondered where they were earlier in the season. Like, what's up with Joe Burrow? Oh my God. Fucking drama. Let's talk. Listen, that team's coming on now. That Cincinnati team is the real deal. Jay Legends the flyer. Listen, Cincinnati's a good team, and Joe Burrow's the real deal. But I'm gonna tell you this, motherfucker. Houston's gonna cover the 6.5. Now, Cincy, I do think will win the game, but I think Houston covers the 6.5. I think Cincy by 4, but I'm taking Houston getting the 6.5. My second pick. The Steelers are giving 3 points to Green Bay, and Justin Love and that crew over there, they're still learning. They're getting there. They're not there yet. He's a good young kid, but he's not there yet. He's got a long road to hoe. He really does.
Yeah.
But he'll get there, but he's not there yet. So I like the Steelers to win by 3. I like the Steelers win by 10. Shout out to Pittsburgh Bill.
There you go. Pittsburgh Bill.
My last pick, Buffalo, giving 7 to Denver. I know Denver is starting to step a little bit like, yo, we can win a game now. So you guys fucking suck.
Yeah.
Buffalo's going to come in there and punch your fucking lights out. And I think Buffalo covers the 7. I think they win by 3 touchdowns. So that's my pick.
Nice. Yeah, man. I totally agree with that. I think Buffalo is going to probably crush fucking Denver.
I do.
All right. Well,
Hold
Brett.
on that Denver note. If there's anybody that I can't stand in the NFL, it's fucking Sean Payton.
I was just going to say the same thing. I hate that jersey. And I don't
What
hate anybody. I hope he loses every game.
Yep. Walk around. Nothing made me happier than 70-20. Or whatever the hell it was. Like,
yes,
fuck you,
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna go work out. He can lick my sweaty tank. Like, fuck that guy.
Nice. I think,
Well,
dude,
yeah.
that's right on point.
That dude's a douche.
I hear you, dude. I'm the same way. I can't stand Sean Payton, dude. Listen, I can't root for anybody more to lose more than that. Every time he loses, an angel gets its wings.
Well, I hope we all have a good Veterans weekend, and Eagles got to bye. Hopefully, your Vikings do somewhat well. Who are they playing this week?
Who are they playing?
I'll be honest with you, Brett. I hope your Vikings lose. I do. I
They're
do.
playing Sean Payton's old team. They're playing the Saints.
Good.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Oh, man, I have such a good time with you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. Awesome show. Everybody out there, have a good night.
Ricky, I'm bringing you some dough ball.
Thank you.
Right. Sounds good.
Later.
All right. Peace.